In my mind, he still runs and plays with good memories of yesterday. And what's in his future will come what may, and my little man grew up too fast today. At times, I wonder why it has to be this way. We all grow up and some folks have to change. Soon in life, his mother took my son away, and with her is where he had to stay. Now I get to see him on my scheduled time. The way I deal with this is I remember that he's mine. You know, what we do really needs to last, because kids grow up way too fast. Before you know it, they got plans of their own, and there's no telling where they might roam. At his age now, some say he looks a lot like me. You can definitely tell he's from my family tree. He's got a place in my heart each and every day. I want to see good things go his way, and now he's gone to college to get his degree so he can have a place of the American dream. After 2 years, he had a change in his plan. He dropped out of college and said, "I hope you understand." You see, today he had a meeting with our Uncle Sam. Now his future is in the palm of his hands. For his basic, he went to Camp Fort Leonard Wood. It didn't take long before he understood why this is your weapon and this is your gun. This is for fighting and this is for fun. Now his Army picture sits beside the TV stand, and he said, "When I get back, we'll toast to playing in the sand. But first we got a job that has to be done. Just a little payback for 911. In his eyes I see a determined young man. He's working and training to defend our promised land. His commander told his unit, "We got our orders for a fact. We're going to be stationed somewhere in Iraq. So get your things in order and your gear intact, because after this week, we won't be looking back." I was there when his unit marched into the night, and they departed the airfield on a red-eye flight. All I could do was fight back the tears in my eyes to see my son leave with the rest of those guys. He called the other day from Tikrit, Iraq, and he said, "Dad, could you send me some goodies boxed in a care pack?" You see, the enemy I fear has no concept of life. For the last 30 years has been tyranny and strife, but freedom and democracy is coming real soon. Now I watch to see him on the 6 o'clock news. Fighting for freedom was not what I planned for my son. He made up his own mind to be with an army of one. Somewhere he's patrolling the streets in Tikrit, Iraq. And I always say a prayer for him before I hit the sack. How do you find the courage to do a job like that? To be judge and jury when you're under attack? Our neighbor that lives just 7 houses down, their son-in-law was killed in an Iraqi town. His wife was at the corner store the other day, and she just said hi. She went on her way. The paper said for bravery while under enemy fire. For his valor, he was awarded the Bronze Star, but the second medal was the Purple Heart. He was killed in action while doing his part. This country ought to be proud to have men and women like that. They lay it on the line, and they may not ever come back. The next time you see one wearing their uniform, just say thanks for keeping us out of harm. When the fighting settles and the terrorists are put down, he wants to go to the VFW in our hometown. His grandpa would have been proud of the courage that he's shown. I hope Dad's watching over him until he comes home. God bless America.